Hi, boys and girls. Today we are doing lesson 4 for writing a letter. And our goal today is I can write a friendly letter that includes a date, a greeting, a body, a closing, and a signature. So here are the materials that you will need for today. You will need a new piece of lined paper. You will need an adult to check your spelling at some point. You will need a pencil, and you will need your draft of your body from the last lesson. So this would be a good time to pause the video, gather your materials, and then come back and hit play again. So as we get started here, I want to quickly review the 5 parts of a letter. The first thing is the date. And remember, that goes in the top right corner of your letter. And it starts with the month with a capital letter. Then it has the date followed by a comma, and then the full year, 2020. Next, you will have the greeting, and that goes up at the top of your paper underneath the date, but right before your first paragraph. And usually you start it out with dear and then the person's name followed by a comma. And you capitalize dear and you capitalize the person's name. Then in the middle is the body of your letter, and that is your paragraphs. And each paragraph should be indented to show that it's a new paragraph. In our letter, we will have 3 paragraphs. Then you will have the closing, and it could say your friend, could say love, your student, however you want to close your letter, followed by a comma. And the last thing would be your signature. And you can either print it or you could sign it in cursive. That will be your choice. So your job today, the first thing you need to do is take your draft and ask an adult in your house or an older brother or sister that's good with spelling to just check your draft and check your spelling. We want to make sure that your words are spelled correctly. The second thing you're going to do is you're going to publish your letter on your new piece of paper, and you are going to include all the parts of your letter and fix all of your spelling mistakes that your parents helped you correct. Then I'm going to show you a checklist that you need to complete so we make sure that you did everything. Then you will take a picture of your final letter to send to Mrs. March. And then you're going to put your final letter in a safe place till our next lesson because you will be mailing this to Mrs. March. Okay, so here's your checklist. So once you've done your letter, you're going to check off, and this will be in your student template for you to use. So you'll go through, my letter has a date, check it off. My letter has a greeting, a body, those are the paragraphs. It has a closing, and it has a signature. And if you forget what any of these things are, you will have this in your template as well to look back on. Okay? Then the next thing, a couple of reminders, things that you should do in your letter. I used neat handwriting. I used commas, and this is where I used the comma, in the date, after the greeting, after the closing. I used capital letters to begin my sentences. And I used capital letters for names of people and places. And I used end marks, punctuation, to end my sentences. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to check this off to make sure that you've done all of these things with your letter. And when you're done, your letter should be ready to send to Mrs. March. So here is my final letter, and let's just do a double check. Now I typed mine because I was on the computer, but you are going to use your lined piece of paper and a pencil, and you're going to write it by hand in your neat, best 4th grade work, because this will be the last writing piece that you turn into Mrs. March. And so of course you'll have your date at the top, you'll have your greeting, and then you'll have the body. You'll have paragraph 1, notice how it's indented, paragraph 2, notice how it's indented, and paragraph 3, notice how it's indented. And then you'll have your closing. I decided to use from your student, comma, and then you can do your signature or you can print your name at the bottom. Okay, so that is your job today, and take a picture of it and then send it to Mrs. March. And then don't forget to put it away in a safe spot because we will be using this in our next lesson and making an envelope and getting it ready to mail.